I have nothing planned as an introduction. She's been published in many places. I'm going to guess the Georgetown Review is one of them.
It was called Phoebe, and yes.
Yes.
And also, so to speak.
Cool. And she reads at the Kerouc Cafe in Columbus, Ohio. The home of the writer's block. Like this, a writer's block. with the great Scott Woods and that whole crew.
Yeah.
And we will be reading together in April at that very venue. She has a book for sale called The Naming Of, and I suggest that you buy it because it's a very nice book. The poems in there are very good. I've read all of them. And when I look at this painting, I think of Louise Robertson. And you will too, because here she is, Louise Robertson.
Well, I'm nervous because I like you guys a lot, so I like you back. Yeah. So I'm going to tell you about this T-shirt. It's for an event I did last year, I'm doing this year. I'm in it, I'm running it. And I put it on my publisher's website last year, except they spelled it wrong. They had not Women Allowed, but Women Allowed, A-L-L-O.
That's another example of brick cake efficiency. There you go.
Really wrong. And I was wondering, since I communicate by typing, it's not like I got on the phone. We do not have permission. So yeah, I have some. I'm going to mostly read from the book because it's all new and mostly new. Yeah. And then a couple new ones that I recently wrote that I think. And I'm sorry, I'm this old. My eyes are usually worse than everybody else's. Just to preface, this isn't what my daughters really like, but she said it, it's true, and so I made it into a poem, and she has to suffer through it for the rest of her life. Right? Yeah, right. There we were, at the mall, and you said it again with all your 12-year-old authority. Mom, you're embarrassing me. I, for one, was too loud and worse in public, and all I could do was turn to you and say, you have no idea what I am capable of. I used to wear crisp clothes, every piercing step so skinny, hair cut, strand by strand. I used to think of volume, earrings, jeans, pegs, whatever fashion. But I am no cherry, shiny, slim girl. I got pregnant on purpose. Twice. I got hormone big. I grew in front of God and bigots and pigs and regular men and everyone with child. How many pounds? 32. I stared 32 pounds in the eye and did not blink. And I did it drug-free. I lay open in that hospital room, ripped self and body unzipped for you. No drugs, no empty, just blood all down my legs, and sister pushing on my lower back. For you. And if there's one thing I can do, kiddo, it's pain. It's pain, blood, and skin stretch. I did it for you. You know what it's like to breastfeed? It's weird. I did that. I let you push against me, wipe your snot face on my skin. I sang in front of people. More to the point, it was nothing. The effort, less than a sniff. Dirty hair, a pissed-on shirt is nothing when your kid is vomiting all over the car, or failing to open her eyes, or not breathing. So if you think I'm a little loud, here in this mall, wearing these thrift store jeans, bones padded on hip and arm alike, with 10 leftover pounds, if you think loud is gonna stop me, girl, think again. You, I am capable of anything. Okay, we're gonna, sorry. you, reason number 6. I broke up with you because I love to write love letters. I love to put the roll of your finger in my mouth. I love to mention salt and thirst and thirstier. I love to state that without you, everything would be difficult. I love to press forward to note the tension when one hip almost touches another. Test it, force it. You can break through it. I love to breathe air that was your air. Rub wrist bone, pull you to your full height when your mouth takes in meat with teeth and tongue and lips. I am that meat and bone, pulled on, spread apart. Sometimes writing a love letter is the art of smell. The latex condom of the dorm room can be recalled by wet paint. So your wet paint love, your slick love, your tight glove love. Once I decided to write a letter based entirely on sound. What sounds like sex? I wrote the bathwater lapping the sides of the tub, the creak and thump of the bed, the stretch of lips on teeth. Now, I know that last one isn't a sound. It's my second favorite thing to see, a proof of some sort, how if A equals joy and B equals me, somehow B plus X equals A, where X equals whatever you wanted it to be. The backseat of a 1972 Chevy Impala, my desk, the handicapped stall with a handy stiff bar, the cut stairwell, poolside, ringside, Marcus Theater number 12 side, and there, I went too far. I slipped past the you and me, past backing each other into walls for a kiss, past keeping track of whose turn it was to give whom head, past watching another girl sit on your lap and wanting to throw up. Thus, you are no longer the object of my love letters, but instead the audience of love poems whom I do not love enough to write them for. And anything else will be leading you on. To the 25-year-old alcoholic who just moved in with my ex. 1 month sober does not impress me. You showed him the 14 bottles you'd hidden in his house when you were still just visiting. Glass mouths open and one still slippery. Did he show you where I lived in that house? A set of curtains hanging around? Or did he take those down, plaster the walls over, make smooth the 3-foot holes he punched in them? For my sake. It might make a good place to put the empties. What do I know? You have to hide a whole nest of cans and bottles and popped corks like difficult mice who clack and roll around. You and the other 3 girlfriends don't know. What you and the other 3 girlfriends don't know is that when you ask out a man 20 years your senior, he is supposed to say no. He doesn't know that. I know he likes you. He likes to heroically drive to Chicago to pick you up in the middle of a bad idea weekend with gin and a glass full of I'm sorry. I would rather he heroically pay for his kid's lunch with a $5 bill that means I remember you. You are a good reason for him to blush and forget about those kids, and that is why I don't like you. You put the bottles in the chest of drawers with the baby clothes and the 6-year-old pictures, the ones with me still in them. What are you? The smell of his fingers? Is he the bad breath in your mouth? I had prepared to reduce his custody for your sake. I don't think you're a bad person. But 1 month sober does not impress me, and I am related to alcoholics and their binges and their blackouts and the dark yeast stink they make in the basement. They hold to it and cuddle it and nurse it, a child they aren't supposed to touch. I hope you're using him to get sober. He's good at that. Otherwise, you'll have to find somewhere else to put the bottles. In my daughter's closet, behind my son's bookcase. 1 month sober does not impress me. Good at hiding. I had to hide my whole self during the second half of that marriage. marriage. You just have to hide the empties. He's now dating a 20-year-old.
Damn impressive.
What?
Damn impressive.
Let's see. This was. Okay. I hope I get to this right. These are my pants. These are my lucky pants. These are my get lucky pants. This is my hair. This is my tied up hair. This is my tied up on Friday, tie you up on Saturday hair. This is my shirt. This is my distract the eye shirt. This is my aren't anything to look at shirt, so look at my pants shirt. This is my see no lumps shirt. This is my I like him anyway shirt. This is my I like him anyway, go on. I like it like that. Yeah. Shirt. These are my shoes. These are my 5-inch cut up the circulation shoes. These are my I wear them anyway because they're not staying on shoes. These are my up in the air shoes. I took these shoes off. If you get my drift shoes, I took the earrings off. You don't want to lose one earrings. Don't put them in your pocket earrings. Leave them in and lose one in the alley anyway earrings. This is my bra. This is my don't always need it bra. When I need to sex you up, I'll take it off bra. This is my it isn't there bra. This is my not wearing a bra shirt. These are my panties. These are my New York panties. Coming over panties. Coming. Panties. These are my getting damp panties. These are my, oh my God, I can smell myself panties. These are my swipe them off gone stroke panties. Will you please panties? I thought you never do it panties. Please. Panties. These are my socks. These are I forgot I had them on socks. These are my feet hot just looking at you socks. Take them off. These are my socks. These are my clothes. This is my body. These are my pants. I said So you guys like sex? I'm making
Look at this.
How do you feel about commas? Okay. A good comma. I used to love me a good comma. Each one had the weight of every broad-shouldered cuss I ever liked. They'd say, pause, yeah. There was this one author who used commas all the time. I read his books just to get a load of silences as he considered the next phrase, the same consideration he might have for his knuckles as he used them to press himself forward, pushing the rest of his sentence into you. It was the hand on the shoulder, correction. It was the hand on the back, correction. It was the hand so far up, the inside of the leg so far up, it brushed past a small, past a plump, past an edge, past a skirted perimeter. I used to love me a good comma. Middle of the night, can't sleep, I'd push up against that one big book, my face between its pages, pulling its words out. Then the commas would put their mouth on that bump on the back of my neck, making me wish to be pulled in by their lips like some kind of sweet, terrible bone meat. I haven't felt that for a long time. I had been thinking instead that words can carry themselves. Take this orange, weigh it in your hand, see, heavy as an orange. Take this pencil, light, snap, point. But language owns a heft that has more to do with extending the spaces between words so they can breathe, so they can walk down the stairs piece by piece and say come, and you come, and say wait, and you call me Dad. This one's also for my ex. What he called me. He called me little. He called me girl. He called me big girl, good girl, stand over there, girl. He called me the smart one, the butt. He called me second best, third best, fourth place. He called me shh. He called me don't speak. He called me nothing. He called me hottie, beaver, witch, split tail, chick, shorty, sweetie, mini mule, pocket pussy. He called me something in French I know wasn't good. He called me honey, birdie, mama, skank, snatch, hole. Once, he called me cold, a faucet, shut off. One night in a small room with 4 windows, when the night leaned in and he thought I was asleep, he said my name. There's a professor in Dayton who gives my poems to his students, and this is the one they picked to write about. It's very well structured, so I think that's what they like. It's a research book. Honor killings. They call them honor killings, as if honor means something different in another part of the world, and domestic violence doesn't have anything to do with it. But domestic violence doesn't have anything to do with it. First of all, with an honor killing, you know it's coming. With domestic violence, there's some kind of surprise, the pop and flare of temper and fist, bright explosion in your eyes. It's about a burnt meal, running out of beer, losing your job. With an honor killing, they tell you first how important it is to wear your veil. Take this old man for a husband. Don't go out alone. Don't answer the phone. Don't talk back. Don't wear a lipstick. Do not get molested. Second, honor killings are all about family. With domestic abuse, your mom might pick you up, hide you, change her phone number. In an honor killing, she holds you down so you can be stabbed and raped. Your so-young boy cousin is brought in to avoid prosecution. It really is a family affair. So if you thought you were taking a stand here in the West by wearing makeup, you stand alone against your entire clan. They call them honor killings. A wife beater feels remorse, as if with hangovers, sad and empty as a flushed toilet. But so-called honorable men think they walk a hero's walk, wearing the blood of shame as if it were a shield, and the only dye God would use for their tattoo. So when you hear about the man who cut off her head, who stabbed her 11 times, who stoned her to death, when you hear this, you might think it's domestic violence. It isn't. But it isn't really honor either, is it?